Shalom, give all praises and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahshua B'Shem Baruch Dash. Give honor to the apostles of GMS who rule well, and shalom to the faithful men that's continually always doing the work of the Lord. And alright, so Lord willing, make this quick video about the quote I love by Muhammad Ali. He said, "I told myself that I'm the greatest before that was even true." Alright, and it's truth, man. We gotta be careful how you think of yourself, and what you say to yourself or about yourself. So I think what's his name, Bruce Lee, said that too. He said, I think it was him, but he was like, don't say nothing bad about yourself, even if you're joking, because your body don't know, or something like that. But yeah, man, you speak evil against yourself, like as far as having low self-esteem and shit like that. Then that's what's gonna be. That's what's gonna become of you. All right, because what coming out your mouth is coming from your heart, from your mind. All right, it all starts from your mind. So if you're coming from your mouth, if it's coming out your mouth, then it all started in your mind. So we gotta have a pretty much a winner's mindset. Your mind can't be weak, especially in this truth. All right, because we saying that the Lord gonna come back and deliver us out of, from with chariots, with you so-called UFOs. That sounds fucking crazy. Nobody have ever seen that in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these things were written thousands of years ago, but you still gotta believe it. It sounds crazy to these people, like the scripture says that the foolishness of God is wiser than the knowledge of man. Right? People thinking about Yahweh Shai raising from the dead, that's craziness to them. But you gotta believe that. You gotta believe that you a son of God. When the scriptures say that the sons of God was creating the earth and heavens and stuff like that, you gotta believe that that you the hopeful elect, that you was there. You know what I'm saying? And that sounds fucking crazy, that you was there thousands of years ago creating the heavens and the earth, hoping Yahweh Shai create the heavens and the earth. That sounds fucking crazy. That you were an angel, you know what I mean, and took the human flesh. That sounds completely bugged out to a nigga looking in. Alright? But yes, we believe these things. You can't let Satan, put doubts in your mind. I just watched the Apostle Ricard video about that. I forgot exactly what he said, but I remember he said that part. He said you can't let, Satan, the demons. Oh, that's what he was saying. He was saying pray that you be able to be delivered from the evil times and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Because demons is always going to work. They're always going to, they're going to jump on either you, they're going to jump on your family members, your wife, your fucking dog, your car. And it's always going to try to make you doubt. It's always going to make you think, like, what if this, that, what if that happens? What if this happens? But, that sounds crazy. A donkey talking. Man, all kinds of fucking doubtful things is going to be in your mind, man. But we got to have a strong mind within this truth. All right. And, that takes a lot of time for real. Because everybody gets weak. Everybody does. You know what I'm saying? You have highs and you have lows. But this is Wisdom of Solomon 8. But yeah, man, you gotta have that mindset, man. Fuck this shit, bro. We the men of the Lord, bro. We the sons of God. And it may not, like the scripture says, it may not appear like that right now. You know what I'm saying? We the lowest of the lowest right now. Alright? You know what I mean? But we are those people, man. We are those men. And the Lord cares heavily for us, man. Alright, now it stops. A hot second. Wisdom of Solomon 8:7. If a man love righteousness, her labors are virtues. And you look up, well, first of all, labors is what you gotta do in this truth. You can't be a lazy nigga in this truth. You know what I mean? You're gonna be laboring. All right, and to achieve greatness, you gotta labor. Like we talk about the greats, Muhammad Ali, all these different men, you know what I mean? They strive for it. It took them years and years. They lost. They lost badly. You probably didn't see the fights where he lost badly. You know what I mean? It's amateur fights or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And, but you know, but he believed in himself. You feel me? And fighting is very spiritual, man. Like that shit, because you can't have a weak mind fighting. Because you know what I mean. If you change your mind, I've been in a fight where I'm like doubting, and then I had a fight when I'm confident, and then I noticed with the confident ones, you know what I mean. You're able to do more. You're able to pretty much go full force. You know what I mean. But if you doubting, you could be too scared and you fucking tail behind your damn between your legs, man. You a fucking god, man. All right. You just gotta believe that the Yahweh Bashim Yahshua is with us, all right? And virtues means what? Manliness. All right, if you pretty much look into it, it goes into manliness and and that's what it is in this truth, man. This truth teaches you how to be a man. It teaches you a lot of things. How to be a man, how to temperance and self-control, confidence. Cause I heard a brother say that today too, you know what I mean? I think that was Dallas, you know what I mean? He said, it takes a man to stand on to stand on what you believe, in this truth. You know what I mean? We out here suffering, man. We out here in this fucking cold, teaching in the cold, teaching in the hot. You know what I mean? We teaching in front of everybody. We ain't hiding our faces. You know what I mean? I seen so many fucking people that I know, especially at the gym. I seen a lot of fucking people, man. People I work with see me out there, but it takes a man to be like, man, cause yeah, you look at somebody, like your heart gonna drop, like damn, like this nigga, this nigga see me, you know what I mean? But you still gotta, you know what I mean? It takes a man to be like, man, fuck that. I'm a, even if they try to mock me or, you know what I mean? I remember people in my school used to do that shit. My own fucking friends, you know what I mean? They used to mock all they out there dressing, all that shit, man. All right. First, he teacheth temperance and prudence, and temperance is self-control. All right. And it's another word I'm looking for. I'm trying to think of it. Self-control and I can't think of the words on the tip of my tongue. I can see it in my mind, but I can't think of the word. But I'm gonna leave it there. Self-control. You know what I mean? You ain't overindulging. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. You ain't overindulging in whatever you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It says in prudence, which prudence, goes into, I believe. I'll look this word up in a minute, but I believe it goes into like pretty much, looking forward to the future. Like you do something, that's gonna affect your future. So you're gonna, okay, I know I got this bill coming up, so I'm gonna save some money. So by the time it comes, I'll be prepared. You know what I mean? It says justice and fortitude, and that's the main point right there. Fortitude. You gotta have strong. You gotta have you gotta have mental fortitude. But fortitude, goes into fortified, and you know what I mean. You gotta have your mind be fortified. And that's the spirit. I'm in this goddamn White Castle parking lot. They got the little castle. I just not noticing that they literally got the castle type thing around their whole building, even around the damn trash can. You know what I mean? So it looked like a fucking ancient castle. You know what I mean? Fortified. All right. But yeah, man. You gotta be you gotta have mental fortitude, because if you don't, then anything gonna fucking just run you over, man. You gotta say fuck that, man, and meet force for force, like the scripture says. Yahweh was a man of war. Yahweh was his name. Scripture says, make your forehead strong against their forehead. So, people want to come against this truth, man. That, hey, we gonna make our forehead strong against their forehead. All right, we ain't gonna cower, and of course we're gonna be spiritual. I ain't saying be carnal or nothing like that, but we're gonna defend the gospel. By these words, you know what I'm saying? And then when demons come fuck with us, man, it's a point. Comes to a point you like, man, fuck this. I'm not about to let this nigga. Like the elder, that's another big good point. The elder Rahad said. He said, we don't got time to be depressed. We got time to do this work. So demons gonna come in your head, trying to make you have low self-esteem and depression, and bitterness and, oh man, I don't got this, I don't got that. People making fun of me. I don't, you know what I mean? My car ain't that nice. I don't got no hoes, you know what I mean? I don't got no, you know what I'm saying? I don't, it makes you feel, or a girl might leave you or some shit. She might say some outlandish shit to you, you know what I mean? Make you feel low in spirit. You know what I'm saying? People make fun of your beard and shit, you know? But man, fuck these people, man. Fuck everything with them. All right, like I said, man, the Lord dealing with us, man. The Lord is with us. He cares for us, man. And that's all that matters. The Lord cares for us. All right, these people might look at us like we're low lives or whatever. Or we don't got no nothing. We ain't rich. We ain't famous or whatever. Whatever the fuck these people want to think. But Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, we doing what we supposed to be doing. Then, hey, they looking at us, with, high regard, pretty much. The scripture says in Ezra, it says, the Lord marveled at you because you ain't, you pretty much humble, like, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But I know it's like wisdom, so I think it's second Ezra 8, I believe. But anyways, which are such things as men can have nothing more profitable in their life. So yeah, man. So this is the things that we need in your life, man. You need to work on the temperance, prudence, justice, and fortitude. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, that's a spirit too. Cause I was just I just got done training, and I do Muay Thai shit. So, and there was this couple new guys, and we were doing like little drills and fighting and shit, whatever. And I told at least two people that, two or three, you know what I mean? Cause I was like hitting them and shit, going light, whatever the case is. But I was hitting them, and they was all like moving too much, like, you know what I mean? They was trying to defend, but they was like doing too much, and it was like they was kind of shelling up a little bit. I tell them, like, especially with Muay Thai, you got to keep your frame. You know what I'm saying? When somebody hits you, whatever, or like somebody kick you, you check, which pretty much means you block. If somebody kick you, you block with your leg. You bring your leg up and you shin to shin type shit. But when somebody kick you and you block it with your shin, you got to stand firm. If they kick you and you block it and then you kind of stumble, then they still get a point, because you're not standing grounded. You know what I'm saying? But if they kick you and you block it and you don't move, then that doesn't count as a point for them, because you blocked it and then you're able to stand, you know what I mean, without stumbling and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then plus two, it's good to stay, in the frame and in your fighting stance. So then when they do a little combo on you and shit, you'll be able to respond quickly. But if you all moving too much and backing up too much, or moving your head too goddamn much, and you know what I mean, squirming and fucking or fucking balling up and shit, then by the time you try to, okay, I'm about to hit back, this nigga could be gone. You know what I'm saying? So same thing in this truth. You gotta stand firm. Satan try to hit you with this shit, man. I mean, we're gonna stumble. It happens. He gonna probably get you with a head kick. He probably gonna make you stumble. He gonna make you fall sometimes. Get up. But you should strive to, when something hits you, you know what I mean, that you should be able to block it firmly and stand on your feet. And then return back. Make your forehead strong against their forehead. Satan won't come back all crazy and shit, man. And sometimes the only thing you gotta do is just quote a scripture. Pray, throw a curse on a nigga, and keep it moving. You don't gotta get crazy or nothing like that. But you gotta hurry up and combat those spirits, man. You can't let these spirits and these people and let them just ruin your whole fucking day, just ruin your whole life, make you depressed and make you sad. And I mean, it's gonna happen. You're gonna be sad. You're gonna be angry. But if a nigga make you angry, bro, you ain't supposed to be angry at that nigga all fucking day, man. Scripture says, don't let the anger go down. Don't let the sun go down in your anger. Put a curse on that nigga and move on. Sometimes it's easier said than done, but you can't let shit, affect you too much, man, or for too long. Because like I said, it's going to happen. We ain't macho, man. We ain't fucking emotionless. We men, but we got emotions too. So of course we're gonna get sad. We're gonna get angry. We're gonna get all that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're a fucking human being. Even Yahweh gets angry. You know what I mean? It's completely normal. But if it's ruining your day and it's just fucking with you all day and it's just to the point where it just keeps going on you, then what's gonna happen? It's gonna make you have low self-esteem. Or if it's dealing with anger, it's gonna make you have anger issues, and then you're gonna flash out in fucking front of everybody. And then so you just gotta be strong. You know what I mean? Be strong. All right. It's Ephesians 6:10. It says, "Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord and the power of His might." All right. You gotta be strong in the Lord, man. Because, like I said, man, it's not like, because I remember when we went to Indianapolis, the elder Apostle Aramla, he was saying that, you know what I mean? He was like, we ain't macho man. Like we, you know what I mean? Sometimes you can't take too much pressure on yourself. Sometimes you gotta let it out. That's why brothers is here. We're gonna talk to a brother and, let the shit out. Right? To be strong in the Lord. What the scripture says, cast your cares upon him, for he cares for us. So don't try to burden too much shit on yourself. Like talk to a brother, talk to to Yahweh, of course, first and foremost. Sometimes talk to yourself, you know what I mean? Let that shit out, man. Don't always try to, because we men, so sometimes you do gotta hold certain shit in and move on. But certain shit, I'm big about that. Like certain shit, you gotta let out. Like you gotta tell somebody, you gotta let it out some way, somehow. Because I know, like me, I don't like feeling negative for too long. Like I'll be at work, I'm pissed off, I don't want to be here, I'm tired, I'm angry, work is slow, they still trying to make us get 100%. That should be irritating. But it might last for like an hour or two where I'm angry, but then I'm like, man, all right, bro, I can't be angry like this all fucking day, because then it's just gonna make me in a bad mood. Either I'm gonna be tired or I'm just gonna be grumpy, and then I'm just gonna not do no work, and you know what I mean? So I gotta lighten up the mood. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about balance, man. Because that shit can fuck with you, man. You just always in a bad mood all the time, man. It's not good for you. But when you kind of free yourself from those things, then you be able to function a little bit better. You be able to move a little bit better. You know what I'm saying? And able to do shit. Let me see. There was something else I wanted to get. Salakia. There was a point. What did I say? Salakia. I forgot. Salakia. Damn. I don't know, Salakia. Let me get this other one, though. Alright. This is 1 Corinthians 16:13. It says, "Watch ye, stand fast." Watch, look at the news, you know what I mean? Continue on the news, see what's going on in Israel, see what's going on in everything. Alright, watch yourself, examine yourself. So on and so forth, right? It says, stand fast in the faith. Alright, perfect. That's the spirit. Stand fast. Because if something is fast, like a nail is fastened to the wall, you don't want the loose ass nail. But if you try to hang a picture and that motherfucker loose as hell, the picture it's gonna be crooked. Eventually it's gonna fall. So you want that nail to be fastened into the wall and not move. Unmovable. All right. You want the only thing that move that motherfucking nail is if you want to remove it, because you want to use the back of the hammer or something to pull it out. Other than that, you want that nail to be fastened. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with the truth. You know what I mean? You can't be loose nails and shit. Everything hits you, you just get angry at everything, and some things too don't even need a response. Like I said, sometimes you just pray, throw a curse on a nigga, like somebody do something, even like road rage. Like I remember the elder Yashwan brought that point out. Like these niggas are crazy, bro. Like sometimes, you know what I mean? You just gotta let shit go sometimes, because a nigga is waiting to fucking go crazy on a motherfucker. You know what I mean? So you try to talk shit to somebody and then that motherfucker might pull out the motherfucking goddamn, you know what I'm saying? And then I remember me and the brother we was out, getting some drinks and shit. And the brother tried to holler out this one chick. And it was just her at first. It was her and I think other couple girls. And then the dude came out of nowhere and, hey, don't do that. All mad and shit. We just looked, we laughed, whatever. You know what I mean? But we could have responded like, oh man, what the fuck, nigga, damn, chill out. But we ain't do that because, I mean, of course, if that nigga would have stepped, then it would have, you know what I mean? Of course, I would have tried to de-escalate it. But if it's, if the motherfucking bomb is too late, if the bomb already goes off, then fuck it. Then, I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna defend the brother, But it was good though. We just let the shit go. We just looked at each other and laughed and whatever. You know what I'm saying? Said my fault, whatever. We ain't fucking know, but like that nigga was overreacting because like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, we ain't mean to talk to none of these girls, but still, like nigga, we just seen you walk up like out of nowhere, like you know what I mean. But everything don't need a fucking reaction. You know what I'm saying? Some things are just like whatever. May the Lord kill that nigga. Go on about your business. You know what I'm saying? But it says, quit you like men, be strong. And you look at that word quit, it means to pretty much be strong. Alright? Or be manly. I forgot. I gotta look it up again. But pretty much in those lines, you know what I mean? To be strong and manly and so on and so forth. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be a man in this truth and be strong. Alright? You know what I'm saying? Because like the scripture says, Satan is desired to sift you as wheat. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, hopefully that was edifying. Give our praise and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai, Hashem Hakadash, the balance of the apostles of GMS, some of the brothers in this works, that was say Shalom.